Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Knocks it down from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Osman. Wide open. And he nails the jumper. He's got 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Osman.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Three-pointer, no good. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Osman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. Here at 7, passes to Osman. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Mirotic. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Nunn. Here at 7, passes to Nunn. Brooks defending. And a nice finish on the layup.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And there's the rejection. Brooks defending. Soft touch off the glass.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the line for him here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Brooks. And he hits the jumper for two.
Brooks.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. He's got 15.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shields taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Athens. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Athens?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
To the paint. Banked it in off the glass.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Balmaro. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Brooks outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over Brown. And it's Brooks missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Here's Balmaro. After the basket by Athens. The rebound by Osman.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Balmaro. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Athens leading by 13. Pass to Osman. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the layup is good off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pass to Mirotic. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. The shot's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Athens. Now here's Hernan Gomez. No made baskets yet. Pass to Yurtseven. Misses the fadeaway.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. 19 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Mirotic. Over Hernan Gomez. The open J off the mark. And so it's Athens in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for Athens.
I love their game plan.
That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jetty Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at small forward. Pass to Mirotic. Just 5 to shoot to the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Inside. Yurtseven passes to Osman. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Osman's got 5.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
He's covered by Yurtseven. Pass to Balmaro. Over none. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Balmaro's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Hernan Gomez, no good. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
In BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Mirotic. Give him 8 points now. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 10 points for him.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to Yurtseven. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Off target from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Balmaro. To the inside. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Balmaro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And Athens calls time here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Grant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Out left to the wing. Down low. And he lays it up and in. And now just a 4-point Athens lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Their possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Now here's Grant. He shoots it, and the jumper falls for him. 55 seconds left in the third. He's covered by Grant. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the triple. Brooks has got 7.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Yurtseven a screen on Brooks. Really left him alone that time. 22 points for him.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls.
Shields. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Athens up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Grant, right side. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
To the inside. Knocks it loose. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Timeout,
And the
timeout.
gamble paying off.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams making some changes here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. With the fadeaway. No good off the glass. Athens leading by 8. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And that was good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Athens.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast breaks.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Hernan Gomez has got his first basket.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Mirotic. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Athens leading by 10. Pass to none. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Unable to get that one. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And Athens calls time here.
Make some noise, man.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. You'd 7 a screen. No good from outside. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jacks up a 3, and it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Steam pass. Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And the visitors call time here.
Marty.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Yes!
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
Looking out there, trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts him up 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The three-pointer off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end...
NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Parker. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Satoransky in at the point guard. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, here's Medu. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Edwards got his second bucket. We play just over a minute here in the first. Satoransky, the pass to Parker. Oh, the lob to Parker. Hernan Gomez kicks to Parker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Edwards. Off target with his three. Now, here's Satoransky. And here is Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Parker. The three bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside. Pass to Edwards. Shoots. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hill. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Napier. To the right side. Lucic. Booker outside. Trying his luck from deep. Good. Nice play there from Napier. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Parker. Inside. Here's Laprovitola. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Laprovitola. Still yet to score. Now here's Parker. The 10-footer. That one a little long. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break now. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Laprovitola. Buries it from three-point range. Laprovitola's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've got Metu, and it's Vesely in at the 5 down low. Pass to De Silva. To the paint. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Abrinas. Yes, that goes in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Napier with it. They set the pick. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Here's Laprovitola. To the wing on the left. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Provitola's got 6.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. They set the pick. Here's Napier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Napier's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Medu. Back to Abrinas. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Provitola. This one for 3. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 5 points in the quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Edwards against Satoransky. Booker is screen on Parker. 4 on the shot clock. Lucic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
2 shots.
Medu, he's checked in for Vesely. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1:27 left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
And for the away team, Cody taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. To the left side wing. Hernan Gomez covering. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Parker. Satoransky against Edwards. Back to Parker. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Lucic, covered by Parker.
The ball goes to the away team.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Parker, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Satoransky. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Now Edwards. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Medu is out there with Parker. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Satoransky in at the 1 spot. Makes it off the glass. Here is Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. No good on the triple. Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. And here is Satoransky. No good. Shot missing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. It's good from long range. Edwards got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good on the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have it tight. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Pass to De Silva. Lucic, covered by Parker. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And here is Satoransky. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Napier. Good on the shot.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
Parker outside. There's the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Napier. He's got 8. And Booker throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
They've got Anderson, and it's Sabrinason at the shooting guard position. Napier with it. He's covered by Anderson. Puts up a three, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. So both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Inside, here's De Silva, and that one is stuffed right through.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Edwards against Satoransky. And he banks in the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Edwards drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Edwards gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Medu passes to Satoransky. Knocked loose. Pass to Parker. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Now here's Satoransky. Here's Medu to the left wing. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Home team.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Satoransky. Pass to De Silva. 6 to shoot. To the paint. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Satoransky. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Knocks down the 3 ball. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Parker outside. That one misses. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
On 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Hazonia. There's a screen from Garuba. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 4.
Ball is turned over. Athens ball.
And so it's Athens with it. Here's Osman. To the wing, right side. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. 5 to shoot. None, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Musa. Pass to Hazonia. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Nunn. Here's Osman. Launches a 3, and Nunn is good for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hazonia. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 5 points in the game. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Osman.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Musa. Nunn defends. Musa, good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Musa pulls it down. Pass to Garuba. 1:04 left in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Blocked! The drive by Campazzo. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Assistant, Musa.
43 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Osman. And here's Nunn. 4-3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's Musa. Here's Garuba. Still no points. Here's Hazonia. Uncovered. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And adding to this lead right now. riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
They need this. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
He's covered by Grant. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Garuba. Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Got a hand on it. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Gonzalez. Inside. Oh, from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Athens trails by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That one's good for 2. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Inja. Here's Deck. And he slams it in one-handed.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. There's a screen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Athens. Nunn comes in for Osman. Here's Campazzo. It's hauled in by Athens.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they've just got burned.
Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
There's a screen. Pass to Deck. Here's Inja. Here's Campazzo. Beyond the arc. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Athens calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Takes a step back. Hazonia buries the easy one. He's got 9.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
32 seconds left in the second period. Clock at 6. Yurt 7 a screen. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Hazonia. He's got 9. From 9 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And so we wrap up the first half. Up 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Team, 28.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for Athens.
They want to lean on that perimeter game.
Thanks as always.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Athens trails by 10. We've got Omer Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the power forward position. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2. Here's Campazzo. He's got 5. Pass to Garuba. Shot clock at 5. Here's Azonia. Hits the trifecta. 14 points for him.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
And for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Hernan Gomez in at small forward. None, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Sends it home from three-point land.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Pass to Osman, to the right side. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And the visitors call time here.
Hands on the floor, Athens dancers.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Back to Campazzo. Wide open look. Hazonia gets the bucket. 19 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Ali. Thanks. Pass to Musa. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. 1:43 left in the third quarter. That shot is good by Campazzo.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Athens calls time here. On the wing, Grant. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and he gets the jumper to drop.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
They set a pick. There's the steal. Five to shoot. With the teardrop. No luck on that one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Out to the right wing. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Athens trails by 13. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Athens shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Deck. Fires for three. Drills it from deep. Deck's got 5 points. Oh, yes! It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Number 25.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Over to the left wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 40. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
He's covered by Grant. Screen by Ibaka. Off target with the three.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? Remains to be seen.
Tries it from 19. Yes, on the jumper.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. He buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Athens calls time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So both teams changing it up here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, the head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up guys, we can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. 3 on the clock. Nunn drains it from 9 feet away.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Hezonja. All alone. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And there it is for him.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
6 to shoot to the paint. Here's Karuba, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Pass to your 7. Hey, here's none for 3. That one no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The shot by Hezonja, no good. And so it's Athens with it. It's a 14-point game. None, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Campazzo. Here's Hezonja. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
Drills the baseline jumper. Here's Campazzo. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding...
live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. From the baseline, and it goes down 2 points. Pass to Balmoro. Here's Mirotic. Lets it fly from 18. Basket good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's De Silva. The shot comes out. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13.
Number 32.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Balmoro. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, Mirotic grabs the miss. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mirotic, the screen. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the screen. It's stolen.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to De Silva. Edwards looking it over. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Mirotic, the screen. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Covered by Mirotic. De Silva, a putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's a tie ball game.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards defending. Shot from 12. 2 points. That one goes.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. they've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to McCormick. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. They've got Brooks. And it's Quizair in at the small forward. Here's Napier. To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Balmora. Inside, McCormick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Out to the wing. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The shot. And it's Napier missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Fires from deep. McCormick with the rebound. Brooks feeling it out a bit from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Shoots. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. 1:41 left in the first half. They set the screen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Timeout. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So it's the visitors now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Balmora. Pass to Mirotic. No good from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's the pick. Here's De Silva. Covered by Mirotic. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Good on the 3-point shot. Mirotic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Down low. Lucic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Missed the chippy right there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
$8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as tough as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq, and that concludes.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards defending. Pass to Balmoro. They get the rebound to the left side wing. Mirotic, a screen on Edwards. And the three ball is good. 5 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Shoots from 8. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Here's Balmoro. Pass to Mirotic. Leaner from distance. Drained for 2 points. Mirotic has got 10.
Nice bucket. Still, strange to go to the leaner with no one on him. That's just not an easy shot.
Now here's Edwards. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Pass to De Silva. Lucic. Sinks the triple. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot misses. Unloads. Buries the 20-footer.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
.152 left to play in the third. Pass to Balmoro. And here is Mirotic. Can't cash in from close range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Lucic. And it's all evened up. He's got 9.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Booker outside. Five on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow, and no good that time. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Lays it up off the glass. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Number 16. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
32 seconds left in the third. Now Napier. He has yet to score. No good on the 3. Booker against Brooks. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Napier, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Napier. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooks from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Defended by Booker. Back to Brooks. There's the 3. Booker pulls it in. Right wing. And here's Napier. Fires it up. McCormick with the rebound. McCormick's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks outside. Buries it from three-point range.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Lucic.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside for Mirotic. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. From downtown, they get it again, and he jams it with authority.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Edwards defending. And it's Mirotic.
Yeah, the defender all over the shoot.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Mirotic, 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Right side, Edwards. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, where is the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Miričić the screen. Clock at 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Lucic. Can't hit from 12. Edwards defending. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Good!
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for...
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Pulls up on the wing. Good!
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Martin.
All right, let's hear it for all the dancers.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, also Chemezi Metu out there, and it's Satoransky in at the point. Outside, Brown. Is James on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Parker. Offline with a three. Here's Kalathis, covered by Satoransky. Driving inside. Misses the layup. About a minute into this first quarter. And the layup is good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here he goes. Deflected. They retain possession. Here's Metu. Drops in the three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Brown can't hit. Tries the spin move. Tries it from 16. Jump shot is good.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to James. Off the mark there with a three. And here's Parker. It's rejected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Defensive foul. Yorgos Papagiannis. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Vesely. at the line for one.
A minute 37 left in the first. Here's Kalathis. To halt the run. And the layup is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Parker. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Parker, a screen on James. And there's the lob. And Parker throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now, here is James. That shot wide open. 5 points in the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Metu. Comes up empty from 8 feet. And that one is stuffed right through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's James. Oh, the teardrop falls in. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
There's a screen by Metu. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
To the inside. Here's Matajunas. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Down low. Tipped away. And stolen by Brown. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Here's Akobo. Still without a bucket. Here's Matajunas. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Diallo outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Here's Vesely. Check by James. And that one comes up a bit short.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
From outside the arc, hits the three-pointer. James has got 7.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can in hitting the looks he needs.
And the visitors call time here. Brown, he's checked in for Diallo.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Parker passes to Satoransky. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
He's got 7.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside, Brown. Here's Kalathis, covered by Satoransky, and he drives in, and Metu pulls it down. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Satoransky passes to Hernan Gomez, and here's Parker. Goes up on the baseline, and it's in there.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Parker's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. James deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. James has got 6 in the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You take a look at the visitors. They haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture?
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Satoransky, left side. Buries it from 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Chimezie Metu. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Pass to Satoransky. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Satoransky's got his first points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Chimezie Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Parker in at the 3. There's Kalathis. Lays it up and banks it in. Kalathis has got 5 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the visitors call time here.
Start it. And there you go, fans. That was your dancers.
The home team on D. They trail by 3. Pass to Satoransky. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Satoransky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
We've got Chemezi Metu, and it's Satoransky in at the 1. Here's Korkmaz. Parker defending. Here's Kalathis. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 7.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Parker, basket's good on the assist from Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 3rd assist of the night. The home team calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Parker's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Akobo. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Satoransky with it. From the arc. No good there.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Here's Kalathis. Left side, Brown. There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Akobo, covered by Satoransky. Akobo, no good. Satoransky outside to the inside. Shot's good by Metu. Metu's got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Kalathis. There's the drive. Softly drops in the floater.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Satoransky outside. Quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Over to the wing. And there's a pick from deep. Sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Diallo outside. Here's Akobo. Back to Diallo from downtown. The shot that time not on target.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Knocks it down from distance.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Unloads from 13. No good that time.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Here's the pick. James with the ball. Parker picks him up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Satoransky outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes.
And there's the drive. Off with the layup.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's James. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Satoransky passes to Parker. Locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And there's James from the arc. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Metu. James brings the double team. Here's Metu. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Parker. No good on the triple. The home team calls timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the away team.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. On target from range. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team.
On 2K Sports, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's the break. Here's Nunn. Cans it from downtown.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Launches a 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Now Athens with it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Nunn. Another 3 for Athens.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to De Silva. Lucic. It's hauled in by Athens.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here is Yurtseven. Inside, Hernan Gomez kicks to Nunn. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nunn's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Lucic. Hernan Gomez covering. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here you go, fans. Your dancers.
.146 left in the first.
Athens foul call. Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Shot clock at 5 to end the cold streak. Nailed from three-point land.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
He lobs it up.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Lucic bangs home the trifecta.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Lucas passes to Yurtsevin. From 10 feet out, bank shot, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. Look at that. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Lucas passes to Nunn. Athens moving the ball around. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Launches it. Drills it from outside. He has 6. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Athens leads by just 3, and we'll be back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
5 on the clock. No good from 11 feet. And for Athens, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First
on
team
Thursday,
foul.
then on Wednesday.
At the line for your home team, 0. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here comes the break. And here we go. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Pass to Osman. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Beyond the arc. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Now Athens with it. They've led by as much as 10. Lobbed up there for Booker. It's tipped. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
To the right side. Back to Brown. Down low. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Lucas. It's blocked. Lucic. Hernan Gomez covering. And the basket is good. He has 5.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Osman. Lucas. Edwards defending. Lucas passes to Osman. 4 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lucic drops in the layup for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lucas passes to Yurtsevin. And here's none. Here's Yurtsevin. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Lucic. Hernan Gomez covering. Over in the corner, Edwards. He gets it up. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
Leading the charge for this squad, man. Hey, Shaq, he's not only scoring well.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high. And that about wraps it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Nunn. Osman kicks to Hernan Gomez. No good with the triple. And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Shoots it up. Nice jump shot. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Lucic makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Yurtseven, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Lucic, Hernan Gomez covering. Yep, that one goes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Nunn. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Athens moving the ball around. Yurtseven with the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the inside. Lucic. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pass to Osman.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out left to the wing. Nunn passes to Slukas. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Traps in the tray. And Athens leads by 2. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Edwards with the screen. Lucic. 3-pointer. Edwards, no good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hernan Gomez kicks to Nunn. Yurtseven with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Athens.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Edwards looking it over. Lucic. Basket counts. 13 points in the game. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Osman. Inside. Shoots from the right block, and it's good for 2.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
23 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Edwards. Fires away from outside. Nunn grabs the board. Here's Yurtseven. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 7-point Athens lead, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Athens ahead. They finish off the third quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And for Athens, to the paint. Rebound by Napier.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Drains the three-pointer. Napier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the middle, here's Booker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. There's a good screen. Fades away. That shot, no good. He's covered by Grant. Count it.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Athens calls time here. And it's a completely new group for Athens. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Out to the right wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Yurtsevin. And the shot goes down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Lucic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's about those first defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Left side, Edwards. Oh, that's blocked. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. There's Lucas to the inside. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession. The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Nunn. Nails the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
36 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's the screen. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Lucic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
There's Lucas.
the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
From deep three-point territory. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. It's Athens taking the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Mirotic. And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. With some arc. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to Balmaro. Here's Mirotic. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Here's James. And he lays it up and in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. Over James. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now, here is James. That shot wide open. James has got 7 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the visitors call time here. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. The three. Counted from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Diallo, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to McCormick. Now Brooks. Fires for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Here's Kalathis. Brooks defending. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And he gets the bucket. Balmaro's got 5 points.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Pass to Akobo. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Defended by Brown. Count that one.
16.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Diallo on the wing. They set a pick. Pulls up. McCormick with a rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Defended by Brown. Outside for Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Tuesday, then on Friday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to James. Oh, there's the alley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And the visitors call time here.
Started. Number 7.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 4. They set the pick. Fires in the triple.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Akobo.
First half, 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. That one's good. This game is all even. He has 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball. Brown finds James. The 3 is up. Here's Kalathis. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. Sinks the tray. Balmaro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
There's a screen. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Mirotic. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Balmaro. Give him 8. Knocks down the triple. Balmaro's got 11 points. James with the ball. Launches it from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust, and he keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they taking a peek now. Appreciate you joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The visitors with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro to the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, James, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Can't hit from in close.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Mirotic. Over James. Buries it from about 10 feet away. He has 6.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the visitors call time here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Check by James. It's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Korkmaz. Lets the 3 fly. Hits a 3-pointer. Korkmaz has got 6 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
To the wing on the left. Here's Balmaro. 11 points in the game. Brown with the block. In transition, here they come. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. For the tie. In deep, James drops it in. And that'll tie this game up.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. And there's the screen. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here is James, guarding closely. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Both free throws good from James. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Up top, Brooks. Check by James. Outside for Brooks. Can they get it? Gets the 3 to fall. Brooks has gotten his second bucket on the night. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Leading by a point. All right, we're going to step aside for just a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pass to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brooks. To the left side wing. Oh, ripped away. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Akobo. It's deflected. Brooks outside. Up and in on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The home team calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Calathes has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. On the clock. Pass to Balmaro. Fires the three. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. Deflects the pass. Brown passes to James. Here's Calathes. The three. He drops it from range. Calathes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Mirotic. Shoots over Brown. Mirotic can't get it to go. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Fade away. And it's good. 2 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the visitors call time here. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's the three. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. And the visitors call time here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
This one for three. Balmaro no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so the home crowd to a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.